Okay, guys, we should be live. We are now live on YouTube and also my Facebook group. So welcome, everyone. This is episode number 5, believe it or not, of the Ben and Jen's Lumenswap show. Today, we have got the one and only Harley with us, a.k.a. Glow Getter. Is that how I'm saying it?
Glow Getter, Glow Getter, call me whatever. I'm cool.
Glow Getter. Here he is. Harley's with us, and Harley is the new Reddit manager. So welcome aboard the Lumenswap crazy train. Harley, how does it feel to be with us?
Feels great. Like Lumenswap is the perfect fit for me because we both have the same ideals in mind. We have the same goals. We want to do the same thing. We want to change the space for the better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you guys? Sorry, go ahead, Jen.
Well, I want to ask him about his name, like Glow Getter. Like, is that off of like a play off of Dragon Ball Z?
It is. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. It kind of started because I'm a gamer, so that was my username. Everybody called me Glow, so I was like, it stuck, so why not?
I love it. You have like almost like kind of like the Goku-ish hair going on. I can see that. Like I can feel your vibe, and I love the ink. This is awesome.
I'm about to go Super Saiyan, so let's get it.
Yes.
This is all like, I'm really old, so this is all like someone speaking Chinese to me. Like, it's like, wow, these guys gone. But like with the ink, both of you, it's like, if I was maybe 10, 15 years younger, I would be going down that road as well. I was in the military. I've got some really shit tattoos. So we've just got some people joining us. We've got Pure Gaming has said to the moon long term. We've got XD Pro, which is my mate Dave. He says, well, hello. And yeah, Fergal's joined us in Ireland. So hello, guys. How you doing? It's great to be with you. And it's great to be bringing this this episode number 5. We're going to be finding out a little bit about Jen tonight after we found out a little bit about Harley. First of all, what we do when anyone joins the team is if I just put our branding up, which I forgot to do. So let's just show that live with Ben and Jen. What I did with Jen when she joined us is I went through just a few questions, fun questions, just to get a vibe on where she's coming in the crypto space. If you guys didn't see that, I think there's an episode 1. Then we're going to do the same with Harley, and anyone that joins the team or that's interviewed in the future, we'll do similar sort of questions with them in the future. So I'm going to crack on with them, and then we're going to kind of get a vibe of where you are, Harley. And we're going to talk about some of the Reddit stuff that you've been doing because it's looking amazing. You know, we're adding people every day now to the Reddit, so that's really cool. And then if I just add this banner as well, then anyone that's watching will be able to see where you can buy the LSP token. Maybe you're listening and you want to buy it while we're talking if there's something that spikes your interest. So, okay, so let's go through a few of the questions. What's a fun fact about you? What's a fact that not really many people know? You know, the kind of thing that maybe your friends and family know, but not necessarily the public.
See, put me on the spot there, huh?
That's what he does. He does that to people.
Well,
okay, let's go about it in a different way. Have a think on that one. How about, have you got like what do you do when you're sort of just hanging out? You know, if you've got some spare time on your hands, what's like your go-to sort of passions and interests besides crypto?
Besides crypto, I like to work out. I like to play video games. I like to go hiking. I like being outdoors, being in the doing adventures.
Yeah, definitely. Love it. I love it. Okay. The first time that you got involved in crypto, when did you like kind of jump on board with like the crypto train?
I got into crypto in 2017. Crazy times. You know how that went. Everything was just going crazy. Then it would crash, and learned a lot of hard lessons. Learned about leverage, getting liquidated, rug pulls. I mean, after that, like I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm cool. Like I'd rather. Yeah. So, but then in 2019, I started looking into it again. Went down to XRP, to XLM rabbit hole. Yeah, all the ISO coins, and I'm like, damn, this shit's really the future. Mm-hmm. And after that, I just pretty much Started investing into it, learning as much as I can, doing the deep dives. After that, I ended up finding out about Lumenswap through one of my friends, Zen God. He actually did a video on it. I'm like, yeah, I need to get in this. I need to join the 10K club. I want those passive income rewards. Then after that, started posting a few things. And then the community manager, John, he posted that he was hiring. So I was like, okay, I could see myself doing this. I mean, my job, I'm probably about to lose it because I won't get the you know what. So yeah, so it was divine timing. Our goals aligned perfect. I want to change the world for the better. I'm a single father of 2. My kids, my son, he goes to school. He tells the teacher what he wants to be when he grow up. He wants to work on crypto. So I couldn't be prouder. This is where the world's going. This is the future. So if you're not an LSP, XLM, it's time to get in. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah, good answer, mate. Good answer. I was speaking to my son. My son's 17. He's coming 18 next year. And he was saying to me, I said to him, are you into crypto yet? I keep nudging him. Are you into crypto? Because he's banging into his computer. He's a bit like you know, he's a gamer and he's that sort of age where he's like into all that sort of stuff online. And I said, he goes, there's too many scams. I'm not in there yet. So one of our moderator, Jack Winetooth on TG, he's come up with a good idea in our community marketing, which is, we should gift people this year crypto. Rather than a shitty sweater or something that we're going to buy them, we should set them up with a wallet, maybe a little video tutorial, and then send them. Exactly. Well, that's not a shitty sweater. That's a good sweater. That's some good.
I'll take that for Christmas.
I'll get you one.
Yeah. Yeah. He's on the verge. So I think that Winetooth came up with that amazing idea about, gifting crypto. And I think these are the kind of things, our friends and families, are the people that are like tittering on the edge of coming into crypto. It's a great thing. So what was the first exchange that you used over there in the States?
The first exchange I think it was Kraken. Kraken used to be really big a couple of years back. Yeah, Kraken was the first exchange I used.
What kind of happened with the exchange scene over there? Because I think is it BitTrue, Jen, that's a big player now?
Yeah, and honestly, I've started to load up on the BTR tokens just because I didn't realize that you can stake them whenever you're voting and just keep earning more. But they really haven't had their run with the BNB and everything like that. So I think I'm actually going to swap over a lot of my BNB for that just because I think there will be a much higher ROI. But yeah, BitTrue is pretty much king. And I like KuCoin too, but. Yeah.
KuCoin's cool too. The thing about BitTrue that people don't realize is you can get airdrops of all the new coins coming in. So
really?
Because you get the coins when you vote for them, you get all the coins that are coming into the system. So you'll be the first in line to get those coins.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's pretty interesting as well. So that's like you say the BTR token, Jen's the native token to it, yeah?
Yeah. And a lot of these exchange tokens, I hear that that's really what you need to be looking at. So I'm in. And also discounts on staking certain things.
You also, you get less fees with the exchange tokens. So, and you're right. That's one that hasn't really went on a run yet.
No.
So, and you see what happened to BNB. So, I mean, it's possible.
It's steady going up.
Hopefully soon we'll get Lumenswap on BitTrue.
Oh man, we need to. Why aren't we? We will vote that in.
Oh yeah, we
know that it will make it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we're going to see a this kind of explosion. It's like a ticking time bomb. I just don't think, from my experience, there's a lot of people that are noticing kind of Stellar tokens. I think they're kind of like a hidden thing, aren't they? It's not like like Binance Smart Chain, and you've got, the Ethereum tokens, ERC20s, and you've got all these kind of projects that are heavily marketed. They're out in people's faces. And then the Stellar is kind of let's build this shit until it's a monster.
Exactly.
And have all of these projects building on Stellar, and then we will release it on the masses. And I think it's gonna blow and it's gonna melt faces in the next few months. I really do. It's just priming right now, isn't it?
I think the thing about Stellar is a lot of people see all these lobster tokens they associate with the scams that you see, and they're going to miss out on all these legit projects like Lumenswap that are going to blow up as soon as the AMMs and Protocol 18 goes live.
Do you know what I love to do with that? And I'm glad you mentioned that. So I run my lobster like a shitcoin casino. Sorry, Glenn, I swear. But like I like to put $1 in each one. And for example, following Whiplash 347. But either way, so that way, if I put $1 in each one, I pay attention. I know if it's going up or going down. And if it starts to really going up, you know, it has my attention. And then does it have liquidity, etc. My thing is with these, I see people, you know, they can buy and sell. I can't swap if there's no liquidity, but I want to be able to find the exchanges of where they are. So like, or the deck, so I can play. But I mean, there are so many that are hidden gems that you can find before they go out. And you can see the ones that are preloaded in some of these wallets. And you're like, oh, I see what's coming. And you see how XLM is really the future of retail. It really is. There's so much built on it. You can't beat it. I mean, I am a fan of Jed McCaleb. I think he's a mastermind. But legitimately, there are more transactions on Stellar every day than any other blockchain. The price I feel like is so suppressed, but when it does moon, it's gonna moon. Like I love it. I feel safe with my money in XLM.
Yeah, you see Ukraine building CBDCs out there, Acons doing in Africa. This thing is meant to build economies. Like this is way bigger than anybody realizes right now. Like and we're right on the verge of it. We're right on the ground floor. It's only going up from here. Once these Protocol 18 and all these liquidity pools come into play, it's a wrap. It's going to be too late. That's why right now is the perfect time to get in it. It's October.
Can you talk about Protocol 18? Because I don't know much about it. I've been busy on other things.
Yeah, basically what Protocol 18 is, it's an upgrade to the Stellar network, shall we say, for layman's. What it's going to do is it's going to enable if people imagine that you have DeFi projects built on top of, say, Ethereum, right? Smart contracts, as we know. Yeah, these different projects that we know, like, say, Uniswap. Well, what we have with Protocol 18 is the DeFi is actually going to be built into the L1. So it's going to be built into the protocol. That's what's going to happen. So it's going to be like everything that Stellar stands for, the speed, the scalability and everything like that, is just going to be incorporated into this like DeFi availability that's going to have. We're going to be able to pair different token pairs, so legitimate pairs on Stellar, you know, the tokens, we can be able to pair them together to make liquidity pools and then have certain rewards like from Lumenswap for creating that liquidity. One of the challenges with Stellar is that there's always had a liquidity issue. You know, you can go to certain tokens and you want to trade a different token pair, and the token pair is available to trade on the Stellar DEX. That's built in, right? Everyone can access that, but the spread could be 50%. So, you know, you can't get your trades away because the gap is too big from the sell or the limit orders on the sell and the limit orders on the buy. The space is too big. So you're not being able to get your trades away. So what's going to happen is all of a sudden, people like us are going to be putting our crypto assets into Stellar at the L1 level. Right, and then we're going to get rewarded for providing that liquidity, so that then people can trade a lot easier. So I mean, you've got to think about it. I think I was looking the other day, and we're already at about 15 to 20 million operations on the network per day. Per day. So when DeFi comes in, and this Protocol 18 is voted on, and if you think about it, sorry to do all the talking for a second, guys that are listening, but if you think about it, then they've built everything back to front because everything in Lumenswap has been built. We're ready to go. We're ready to push the button. As soon as the vote is done, we're ready to push the button. Now, the Stellar Development Foundation, they would not have allowed this if there was going to be a chance of a no vote. You know, if they wouldn't allow all of these projects to spend thousands and thousands on development or millions on development to then say, oh, it's a no vote. What they've done is they've given everyone the test environment, first of all, to build out their their AMMs, where they've built out all of the infrastructure. So as soon as they vote on it, which I see as inevitable that it's going to be yes, it's going to be hitting the ground, and they're voting on this early part of next month. So this is going to be, for me, it's going to be a game changer for Stellar. You know, it really is. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Another big thing about Stellar is the NFTs. Like, have you seen Sir Cheesley and Nettie and all these upcoming great artists making beautiful artwork on the Stellar network? It's way better than Ethereum. You don't have to pay the fees.
Right?
Well, I think like Jen's like bang into like the NFT world as well, aren't you? You know, in terms of you know, you're invested in many different projects, you know, with some of those being NFT related. So I mean, this cheap NFT purchases and being able to support artists on Stellar. I mean, look at the Renaissance period when you did your history at school. You know, that was the change, the revolution in the world, wasn't it? Back in like the 1500s and the 1600s in Europe. And that was based on art. That was based on, you know, people expressing themselves in the form of art. So, I mean, this is going to be the same, but the digital revolution, in my opinion.
I agree. It's more than just finance. It's art, it's governance. You can build anything you want on blockchain, which is the beauty of it.
You know what I think would be mad cool is get to the point where, hey, I want to go in with 6 of my friends and buy this property or condo and have an NFT for it, because there's no like wishy-washy, shady business. It's on the blockchain. You know what I mean? And I think that's the way for people who normally couldn't afford to buy up property and to be able to use their cryptos to buy property. And just to touch back with the NFT thing, hard lesson learned jumping into this, don't trade your favorite altcoins for Ethereum and buy an NFT before alt season, before October. I am a little bit upset with myself. So let me tell you what, these crypto pills better do something cool or get me into a really cool party. And I just want somebody to buy a Moon Boy so that I can buy more LSP.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think that when you just said about the condo with the NFT, and what really like just blows my mind is, so Cheesley's here, by the way. He's saying, making me blush over here, folks. Why pay gas fees? Stick with Stellar. So good to have you on board with us. And you know, yeah, exactly, with the old monocle, right? The monocle. What was the other thing? I don't know what it was, but it was some crazy shit.
English. This is so English. I love it. I love I'm not the only one that makes an ass of myself. Like, Ben is always up for it too.
And me and Ben were talking about this on camera. It's awesome that the crypto has connected so many people. Like, we're all on different parts of the globe, and we're all able to come together and just hang out and have a blast. This wouldn't have been possible without crypto, XLM, or LSP. Brings people together.
This is my girl who's drinking wine out of a paper cup. She's drinking red wine in a paper cup on a Sunday. This is why you should be logging into these Ben and Jen shows. It gets worse, believe me. Oh, are you needing some Dutch courage? Is that what it is for what's coming?
Yeah, like honestly, yeah.
Well, going back to what you just touched on there about the NFTs and the condos, right? Before I forget, imagine having an NFT. I mean, some of these things are going for multi-millions, right? Imagine having an NFT that you staked into like a governance protocol to take a loan, right? So you took a loan on the back of a piece of artwork on the blockchain. You took that funding, then you could just immediately use that, right, to get yourself, like you say, a house or apartment or whatever it might be, based on the back of like the value rise in this piece of art. And I think, like we said, there's so much potential in what we're looking at the moment. It's incredible. And of course, Lumenswap's bringing a lot of this to the table. Last week, we touched on the fact that Vlad, who's our CEO, they've been working on the dev side on an NFT integration for Lumenswap for some time. So this is something they're keeping under wraps. We don't know what it is, but we know that lending client is coming with Lumenswap. So when we add these two things together, I think there's going to be something explosive in the future. I don't want to speculate what it's going to be, but it's going to be something big. Okay, going back to a couple of last questions for you, Harley, before we move on.
Let's get it.
Okay, so Where were we? Okay, biggest crypto mistake. What's the biggest mess up that you've had in crypto?
Ooh, liquidation. When I first started, I didn't know about leverage. I didn't know how dangerous it is. It's like a drug. Like once you get started, you're like, oh shit, it's going up fast. I want to put more. And then as soon as it starts going down, you're like, oh shit, I need to put more and more into it to make sure it stays up. Then eventually it's gone. So yeah, that's a lesson learned. I ain't touching leverage again.
Just be a market maker.
Yeah, there you go. That's
7 to 8 a.m. I'm a little market maker. Just let me fill these gaps. I'm for hire, by the way.
Crypto book.
There we go.
So we've got Mr. Junior. We've got Mr. Junior saying Geo is right. Crypto's brought people together. A big shout out from California. That's another thing, isn't it? I mean, look, we've got Midwest, we've got East Coast, and we've got central part of the UK talking about crypto, having a laugh together on a Sunday. You know, it's like none of us knew each other 2 months ago. So it's pretty incredible. Okay, so last question. No, in fact, what are your like favorite parts? First of all, what are your favorite parts of crypto and your worst parts? What's the things you really like and what's the things you dislike in crypto?
The things I like about it is we got the ability to change the world. People may not see it right now, but we're the architects of this space. We're the ones that people thought were crazy. No, everybody said, oh, don't invest into crypto. You're going to lose it all. It's a scam. It's not going anywhere. But look at us now. We're in October. We're only going up from here. The whole banking system's going towards crypto. I mean, you got all the ISO coins, QFS, all coming live. And it's like everything was meant to be. And we're the ones who called it. We're going to be the new elite, honestly.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's going to be generational. It's a word that I picked up earlier on a clubhouse that Jen was part of, and it was about generational wealth. And I thought that is like, it's not just about we're going to be sorted out for you know, our funds for our life. It's going to be our kids and their kids. You know, we can make that much profit in this next short time frame. It's an infinite possibility, isn't it? It really is infinite. When we were just talking about NFTs then and staking them for value to put down on a property or whatever it might be to buy a property, you know, the potential every day my brain is coming up with like a new way that we can leverage this. It's absolutely insane. It really is exciting. So that's cool. One last thing. Okay, so what is like your pet? My pet hate is scammers. I like it, and they are everywhere in crypto. So do you have anything besides scammers that you don't like particularly, either of you, in crypto?
I don't like the tribalism. People tend to get on one side, either if it's Ethereum maxi, Bitcoin maxi, XRP maxi, XLM. We're all in this together. If one of us wins, we all win. So we all got to stick together, because if we're just bashing each other and putting each other down, it makes us look bad. It isn't a good look.
I mean, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I just don't give that many fucks. I don't care what other people do. And just be nice and be cool. Like, whatever. We're all gonna, like, we want to win together. It's the common goal, right? And if you don't and you're throwing like, I love trolls. Like, I love them. There's nothing that they can say to me that like is gonna hurt my feelings.
That's true.
Like, I don't know, just like, but my problem is though too with the maxis, you know, they won't tell you when something's at an all-time high. They'll just keep telling you to buy, and for me that's messed up, especially with Bitcoin. That if people think that they're going to jump into Bitcoin and become a multi-millionaire, no, like, you see what the price is at. Go with something that has a way higher ROI potential, but be real, be transparent, be like, yeah, you know, this is great, I love this project, but you know, you might want to wait till it comes back down. Don't like disappear then whenever it's a bloody market and you've screwed all these people that have worked so hard and they're just trying to buy Bitcoin on Cash App because they don't know what the hell they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, just be real.
Yeah, I think that's a big narrative going on in the media. All you hear about is Bitcoin, Ethereum. Their days are numbered. It's old technology. It's outdated. The new coins are in, the ones that are fast, green, energy efficient, and they're the ones that are going to make it.
Yeah, I think that, you know, it's like the first mover advantage for Bitcoin, isn't it? You know, Bitcoin's the big dog because it was around first, and everything else is kind of like stemmed from Bitcoin. And of course, as a store of value, you could argue if you're going to hold it, there's an argument for that. But in terms of use, I mean, it's sluggish, it's expensive. It's not something we're going to go and start going into Starbucks or wherever and paying for a coffee, is it, on a phone? You know, I mean, there's a lot of, like, you know, we talk about Lightning and things and different workarounds. But when you've got Stellar, I mean, I put that post out, and I know that you share, we put it on Reddit where it was like, it's 1,000,000 times cheaper than ETH. You know, and you think about that for a second, and I thought, right, I can do 100 DeFi operations on Stellar per day for 30 years for the price of one on ETH, on Ethereum. And I'm like, why would you even use it? Like, why would you even do it to yourself?
Yeah,
you know, like, it's crazy cheap.
Both businesses and investors, they're not going to continue to invest in it if the fees are worth more than what their profit margins are.
It benefits you're early. Mining it, if one person buys a miner, they don't realize how noisy it is, how much it's going to cost them in electric. That is going to end up in the garage, right? Like, what, for a couple bucks a day? No. Like, guys, we're moving forward.
Past that.
It's also like the people. It's also the people that are like, say, really. I'm not talking about people that have got the professional setups and that do it as a real, you know, solid profession. But the majority of people that think they're traders, you know, they're trying to skim, like, you know, $10 or something on the price movement of, like, you know, $1,000 position or, you know, $200 position, whatever. And I think these people are missing the trick, that they need patience and they need to search out great projects and just lock them down for 12 months. And, you know, it takes time to work out a good project, one that's got the legs, one that's got the potential. And it might be more than 12 months. But that is where, for me, the generational wealth is. It's not trying to always play the game, because 9 times out of 10, if you've got no trading skills, you're going to get burnt that way. You're going to go like, oh, shit, it's just gone up again in value. And I've missed out now, and I've lost out some. And the other side, there's the traders waiting to take that money off the table, isn't there? That crypto off the table from you. So I think you've got to, you know, that's a really good thing to be saying, you know, we've got to be educating people into these great projects such as Lumenswap. I mean, for me, there's a 50x weight in that, isn't there? You know, I mean, I'm not going to mess about. I'm not messing about for $2, $5, 20, 200, 300, because you might get that once a month, that kind of trade. You got to think, if I can do 50x, you know, then, you know, and that might be in 6 months' time. I mean, we might go to, like, you know, $1.50, $2, you know, and more in the next 6 months. Certain other projects, when they've had DeFi, have done that. So there's no reason why we shouldn't see that when we've got the users on the Stellar network and it's so cheap, etc. So it's going to be an interesting time. But it's been great speaking to you. Is there anything you want to talk to us about the Reddit side?
Definitely. Well, I got a new weekly videos on YouTube called the Reddit Rundown, where I go through everything that's going on the Reddit site. We got some giveaways coming up. We got a crypto moonshot. We got crypto moonshot posting. We got some giveaways for a free LSP on that. Also a meme contest coming up on the Reddit. So be on the lookout. We got some exciting things coming up. We love giving back to the community. And yeah, be on the lookout for the giveaways.
Brilliant. And I think, you know, I am, from my position as an educator at Lumenswap, I think you're doing an absolutely amazing job since you've been with us. All of us in the like community team are really pleased that you've joined us. And we maybe should make this the Ben, Jen, and Harley show.
I think we need to. Honestly, like, you know what? Ben by himself makes me nervous, but, like, I really like his vibe. Ben's a little, like, scary.
I'm the cool one.
I think we need the three of us. I think we're better as a trio.
We definitely flow together. I like this.
I like the vibe.
If you're watching this, Vlad, you dare sack me. You dare. I'm getting a plane to the Ukraine and I'm hunting you. You sack me, you're in trouble. Just kidding. Okay, so we've got to the point of the night where Jen is going to tell us. We've had some guesses of what you do for your your special talent, okay? Your special talent. So we've had a lot here. We've had some that sent an Olympian swimmer. We've had, yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like some people are wired up the wrong way, aren't they? Where did that come from? That's pretty random.
I'm terrified of water. That's not it.
Challenge.
We need lifeguard Lucy.
Say that again, mate.
We need lifeguard Lucy out here. She's about to drown in liquidity.
Oh yeah, I need lifeguard Lucy. Yeah, I can't swim. I drowned. I was drowned in a past life or something. Can't do it.
That's all those Coronas that you're drinking in the swimming pool with you.
That could be it as well. I just don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, the Mingo saved your life there, just holding around its neck. Yeah, that's it.
I tried. I was like, you know what? Take one. I'm done.
Doggy paddle.
I just don't want to.
So we've had some really good guesses. I think it was kind of hit on by someone said Mr. Junior said a dancer. Oh, potentially Jen can dance, but only after the watershed. Yeah, she said to me already. This is words out of her mouth. Okay, Jen said if she loses her way in crypto, right, when with the chitter chatter, she has boobs. Yeah, so she can just do the whole boob thing, and all of us blokes are just like not really caring about the crypto chat. Then are we?
Thank you for revealing my secret. Worst case scenario, Ben, I have boobs.
Exactly. So that's a good thing on your side. So yeah, we've had some guesses, and I think Mr. Junior's guess at the start saying a singer. Is this going to be something along the right lines? Potentially, we've got Snoop Dogg T-shirt on there.
Ain't nothing but G-Thang.
Oh hell.
And in homage to Vlad, who is our CEO, we think we're not sure. We love you, Vlad. We do. Yeah. Rock and roll. Lumenswap's amazing. But in homage to you, I have come up with my we're not sure whether you're Ukrainian or Russian, Vlad. Maybe you can tell us. But I've come up with my best Ukrainian rapper look. So just bear with me.
Oh. All right. So I guess we know.
Secrets revealed.
Secrets revealed. You are making me feel so much better right now. You really are.
So I let the cat out of the bag, but well done to Mr. Junior at the start there. Yeah. So Jen has a special talent, and Jen is named. Come on, Jen, talk to us about it. You tell us a little bit about how you got involved.
Sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on her sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, she's nervous. But on the surface, she looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Oh, man, guys. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yay! Wow.
Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Wow. I think I'm B-Rabbit. That's all, guys. I got stage fright, but I think I'm B-Rabbit. I just need a rapper to spend some time with me and get me where I need to be. But that'll happen because I'm going to have all the money.
Yeah, I think you're going one way with that. I think that you are heading to the moon for sure with your crypto and your rapping skills. So well done, guys. Well done to Mr. Junior. If you connect with us on Telegram, probably myself or Harley, then we'll sort you out some LSP tokens for your correct guess. You were the first person to kind of come down the right track there. So well done for that. Guys, this is going to be the new format. What I want you to do is let us know how you like it. Do you like the banners? Do you like having this kind of format with the three of us? Do you like having the questions? I mean, Ryan's here, says, can you put your leg behind your head? I think that's after watershed question.
Well, if you buy my NFT, I might send you some unlockable content, my friend.
Oh my God, Ryan, you've got yourself in a pickle there, my friend, I'll tell you. Yeah, you're going to, Ryan's blushing.
You can find out when we go to a yacht party. $10
yacht. You read my mind. Get out of my head. I was gonna be like, listen, LSP is gonna have the dopest. Oh, I see you over there drinking too. Okay.
No, I'm only on. Hey, I'm only on water, right? But after you said I'm going to show you something on NFTs, I'm counting my LSP, thinking, right, have I got enough for some LSP as well, for some NFTs? Can't even get my words out, can I? It's all this Russian shit I've got going on. There's a few messages the Russians just wanted me to relay. Because they obviously gave me the hat and the glasses, made me look like some sort of Russian spy. So this is the first message that we're going to finish up with.
Russians
yeah, so this is the first. This is the first one.
He's a horse.
Okay. And then this is the second one that they wanted me to share. They really want this to happen.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
All of us. But we
and
don't
finally,
don't matter here. Our human rights are gone.
And finally, guys, this is the last one that the Russians want. Yeah. LSP to the moon.
LSP to the moon. Vlad's going to have the best yacht parties. Guys, we're going to have the most.
Oh, can you imagine? Like a yacht party. Oh, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be.
I want to help coordinate the events. Like, I want to be the events planner on this.
It's going to be one hell of
I think it would be some wild party if we let you in charge of it, Jen. I really do. Yeah.
Exactly. Why you should. This is not a Disney cruise. Probably just keep your kids at home, guys. Just saying.
Right then, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. We've run a little bit over, and I know these two guys have got their Sundays to enjoy. So, as always, thank you very much for logging in. We hope that that you've been entertained. You've had some fun. We'll continue with the Lumenswap news and everything next week. I will speak to Vlad about having the three of us on the show because I think it works well. So that's really, really cool. But let us know. Let us know on the Telegram. Let us know on Twitter. Let us know through our social channels if you've enjoyed today. And of course, then we can keep adding bits and taking bits away, the stuff that you enjoy and the stuff that you don't. So thanks very much once again. Cheers, guys. All the best, and I'll speak to you soon.
Lumenswap to the moon.
Let's go LSP. Yacht party incoming. October.
Yeah.